Do you get support from other agencies in terms of collaborating with you to fight?
Despite all the corruption fighting back, even within the system, outside the system, I think it's still okay. We are still afloat. Everybody is, you have seen it. You have seen what we have done. We went to African Union, commendation here and there. The other time I met Thabo Mbeki in African Union and the Nelson Mandela. When he realized it was me, he was very happy, and he commended us. Everybody commended us. I believe that we are 100% in everything we do. No, but reasonably, we are trying. I can tell you that. Now, in fact, when you ask personal law enforcement agencies in this country, that is when you appreciate us. The EFCC.
Now, in terms of, let's also look at the issue of money laundering. What strategy are you using to ensure that there is an end in sight on money laundering issue?
Well, we are working in line with the available legislation. We are doing a lot of things, and I'm not supposed to disclose our strategies, but then we are following up everything. Like, for instance, we are doing everything. We are working with INEC to make sure that we seal every window, every leakages before the election. For instance, we block situation where people move a lot of money, either on fiscally in the card or through the banks. Make sure people don't use money to buy vote or use money during convention or delegate. Yeah, we have machineries.
Now, sometimes last year, the federal government came up with a whistleblowing policy.
Yes.
Has this helped you in any way in terms of
recovery
of stolen
Definitely.
funds?
It has. I told you we were able to recover some money from $9.something million from a former MD of NNPC. And we have also recovered that for $3 million, among others. And we pay the people directly. But not all money recovered from that are available, just like in the recovery. Some of the cases when you recover money, you have to go through the process of litigation, through the prosecution process. It is the court that will tell you how to use the money, whether the matter has been concluded, and the money can now be sent to whatever. It's the discretion of the court. The court will tell us if the victim is a state, they can vary their judgment and say, look, return this money to state A or state B because they are the ultimate victim, or return this money to the federal government. So that's why money recovered in the process of investigation are not readily available for government usage. It has to go court process or administrative process or institutional processes before it is made available for use.
Well, many people believe that some of these whistleblowers are not really encouraged enough to blow the whistle.
How? What do you mean?
In terms of the process involved in being compensated.
No. Yeah, no, but no, I don't think so. We have a very transparent process and procedures in place.
So
before you come,
saying 5%.
When you bring information, we ask you, we show you the form, you understand the form, then you fill the form. When the money is ready, we follow the process. No, this is a graduated situation. It's not a 5% straight line. Plan.
So what are you doing in terms of protection of the whistleblower?
No, we do. We protect our whistleblowers seriously. When there is a real threat, we give you security. We can even protect, we can even give security in your car when you are walking, or in your house, if there is a genuine threat to your security.
People believe the nature of corruption is so endemic that almost everybody benefits directly or indirectly from that pool of corruption. And any attempt to really tackle corruption.
That's why we want to stop that. That's why people are not forthcoming in the whistleblowing. How does corruption? How do you benefit from corruption? Proceed of corruption?
Who fed up the system, got juicy contracts as a result of not following due process and other sharp practices.
We are trying our best, Benga. I want you to join us also. This problem will persist as long as human beings exist, but we want to reduce it to the minimum because we have suffered as a result of the evils in corruption. This country has suffered so long, and that is why this country is underdeveloped. As far as I'm concerned, we are very much underdeveloped. We are getting to 60 years of age, and there is nothing really on ground because we gave them room to perpetuate. But I am telling you, things will change. Nigerians are more informed now. Nigerians have been mobilized in the fight against corruption. But this is the evil. You see the gap between the poor and the rich. The middle class does not even exist at all in this country. We need to have an economy that is private sector driven economy. The system will be much more stronger. The reliance on the public sector is too much. So there is a need for us to move from this present arrangement so that we have a public-private partnership. That's why our strategies are designed and structured to encourage, investment, both foreign and local investment. There are a lot of Nigerians who are putting their best outside this country, who have gotten sufficient money. And then they have been there for 20 years and above, and they will gather their money and they come down Nigeria, they want to do investment. Then somebody else will just come out. Some of them, they are childhood friends, somebody they are met in the universities, etc. They will come down to invest and they are defrauded. This is very, very discouraging. So we make sure we sensitize Nigerians outside and inside. Please bring your economy. There is confidence in the system because the anti-corruption is working.
How do you see the procurement system in the country? Because many people have pointed out that is the weakest.
Exactly. It's terrible. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not very comfortable with it. I think it needs to be looked at. Because there are several processes and procedures that create room for abuses. You understand? Yes, it creates room for a lot of abuse. I think they need to look at the public procurement act to make it more, that is really workable.
More effective.
Yes, more effective.
Well, what would be your recommendation if you are given a chance to recommend a vibrant procurement system for the country?
No, before I answer that question, I need to really look at the public procurement. There is no law that is perfect. No matter what you do, you still find loopholes here and there. But it needs to be tightened. It needs to be more, and the process and procedure should not give room for abuses. The moment you give room for abuses, then there is a problem.
Now we are entering into the election year.
Yes.
And now it's expected that money will be changing hands now.
And we are ready.
Many people,
I'm telling you, we will track them.
On your watch list.
We will track them. We will track them. And I'm very happy that this unexplained wealth in UK has come to place now. And we are very seriously working with UK authorities. And very soon we will put data together. We will trace. You can't remove one cover outside this country that is not traced. I'm telling you. And it's very good. This is the time you, Benga, should join me. Should join us in the fight against corruption because you are a stakeholder. Only media. I know that you cannot fight corruption without the media.
So after all said, would you say the EFCC is winning the war against corruption in the country?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think you need to say that. If we are not working, NTA will not recognize. They gave me an award. Yes, I did something like the second best.
The acting chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Ibrahim Magu, thank you so much for making our time, in spite of your busy schedule, to be part of this episode of Question Time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.